squat day.
Yeah, get the squat together.
So, we really don't get to train that much, and we've tried to make an effort to time and align our training sessions together. So it's all about the squats. I feel like in the next 2 hours, all either of us are going to get done is squats. I might get through an extra couple of sets.
That's supposed to be.
Because you're slow. So
Depends on how many times I have to go to the bathroom.
Who knows? Are you feeling good?
I feel pretty good. Yeah.
I have no idea how I'm going to squat today. My energy seems pretty good, so we might actually be in for a
post-comp PR.
Post-comp PR. So
Oh, nice.
let's do it. So when I do that, I actually don't let go of my stomach. I keep my stomach braced as if I was actually bracing for squats, just to kind of get things activated and tightened.
That's half of your squat right there.
What's that?
That's half of your squat right there.
I just wanted you to get
times 2.5 reps?
extra half rep.
Sort of just like a super villain. Whoa. This is the comedy skits while he cleans.
I love it.
So funny. Bringing good holiday cheer.
Wow. Hi there, how are you? One of these days, I'm going to extend my leg out, and I know that this is going to snap.
Oh, it's going to totally snap.
And it's going to snap in my face. These bands are really great, but if they get a little nick in the side, like they go.
We were playing baseball. High school. Well, we were there, but when I played baseball in high school, we did drills where you'd have one person would hold band around the other person, and they would run. This guy named he was really, this really arrogant kid. He's like running, and the band snaps, whoosh, hits him right in the dick. And he's like laying there on the ground, writhing in pain. The coach comes up and goes, "Hey, if it swells, it might actually improve things, huh?" What a savage.
What an asshole. So, you're probably wondering why I'm doing so many of these, and you see me do the same thing all the time. I'm sitting a lot of the day. I spend most of my time at my office chair doing very little. So what tends to happen is in that position you're overly engaging through your hip flexor and your psoas is very active. So consequently, I'm really tight through that area. So for someone like me who is seated all the time, it definitely pays to stretch it out a little bit just before, but not too much so that I'm over mobile. I'm already a very mobile person as far as my joints and ligaments. I'm very stretchy, but this certainly gets me kind of warmed up enough for my workout, and also kind of engaging the right way that I need to before I start squatting. So the psoas stretch is really good because it helps you to activate and brace through your core, but it's also a really nice stretch. It's kind of like lengthening out through your psoas. So that's what this one is that I'm doing at the moment. So I usually do 2 sets of 10 psoas stretch per side. I'm about to show you another hip mobility exercise, which I find really just opens up my hips and just gets me squatting deeper. Obviously, I've been having a little bit of trouble sitting back into my squat when I've been training, especially just since doing my contest prep. My technique has changed quite a bit. So the next stretch I'm going to show you is super important and helpful to get me cueing and thinking the right way before I start my training. So. So the next one looks like this. So I come up into a glute bridge position, and then I'm going to start with taking one of my legs up vertical. So I have to use my glutes here to kind of keep in this position. Then I'm going to slowly lower my leg out to the side, but maintain that hip position. So gravity is kind of driving this leg down, and I can really feel that opening up through my right hip. So like it really wants to click right now. Hopefully by that 5th rep, because I do 5 per side, whatever it is tight is no longer there. Now I've changed legs. Straight up. So see, I'm trying to keep my hips square. So it really is just this muscle lengthening. And if I feel myself drop back down before I take the next rep, I readjust and bring my hips back up. Cool. Sitting back far enough?
Yeah, they're better, yeah.
probably doing about, I'm working up to a double today, for E9.
Me too.
So I'm probably going to end up doing about 5 warm-up sets, and I'll do 2 or 3 reps only to kind of get me to that weight. And then this is my final week on this program where I'm going to be doing 5s and then 10. So hopefully something new next week. It should be getting more specific lower rep range as we start to work towards those powerlifting kind of rep ranges. Although Andres really likes to surprise me, and I would not be surprised if he gives me like 10s or something ridiculous like that, but
18 reps.
It's unlikely. So hopefully next week's program will be a little bit more specific and really getting me back working on my form for my squats.
Might have to do one more warm-up set for you to do next week. I'm not sure what is wrong right now. I just don't feel very comfortable. Like I can't get my hips back far enough, so I'm gonna go up and do probably 235 for one more warm-up set. Hopefully sorts its shit out, but it's always different when you're training in a different gym. The weights can actually be different, so that's one thing to consider. Yeah, sometimes you can't explain it. So I'm just gonna do it. She learned from the best, Chino.
Well, yeah.
Don't bother me. If they want to ask about it, I'll tell them the same story. Let's go back. Okay, you can have that there. Her hole, yes. Yeah, well, what it had to stupid pussy. I'll look at that. How'd it feel?
Heavy.
Well,
Heavy.
that's close to your 2-rep max, so. I got that. Hey,
What's up, Jeff?
All right, buddy. 5,000 milligrams.
Let's go.
3 a day. Brain cells.
I can't remember that. That's the problem. The white one?
No, I used to have.
Oh, it still looks brand new. It's 2017.
Yep. Tight.
That's what I'm saying. I bought it at 16.
Up. Yes.
I bought it at 16 before I introduced the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're nice. Don't go far.
Yeah.
Woo! Let's go. Let's go get him!
Yeah, his son wrecked into a guy in a van or something. Like Ferrari. Yeah. Had an argument with that guy. He wrecked all day.
Really?
Let's go!
Yeah.
And they asked him that. You know why? Yeah.
Fire it up! Yeah!
Good, keep it together.
Yeah.
Probably like that. Yeah. But that's what I always said. I don't like that. I said, we have to do it. Yeah, we have to do it.
Strong.
Let's go, baby. Nice. Well done, babe.
That's a little slow.
You suck with it, man. Probably more like an RP 8.5.
Hey?
Probably more like an RP 8.5.
Yeah.
But them 2 plates weren't coming off. So you wasn't putting 220 on there.
No, can't get backwards.
Yeah, we would never want
Even
ego.
if I'm dying.
We would never want ego to get in the way of, you know, appropriate lifting.
It's so true though, like, I have like a benchmark for what I know I can do.
Yeah, like
So-
don't even, Andres, you might as well not even program anything under 5 reps on bench because she's not putting less than the 45 on there.
It's so humiliating. No, but it's so funny, like that's the mindset that we have. Like I could have a really terrible night's sleep. Like I just have to remind myself, you've had an hour's sleep, or you had this happen, the world blew up yesterday, probably not going to squat your best. And I'll be like, no, I've definitely got to put 2 plates on.
No, I've been
So
there.
it is, sometimes you have to let your ego just deflate a little bit and take what's there. But hey, I did it. It was probably a 0.5 too high RPE, but who cares? It's done now. Moving on to 10 reps. I'm going to go and do my endurance race.
Come on! Remember.
Nice line, up.
Yeah, baby. That's normal.
This guy's eyes right now. Looks like he just smoked.
They ain't
a
bugging
ton.
out. They ain't squatting.
Cut that short. My last 4 reps, I could just feel my back. Like,
How many did you get?
huh?
How many did you get?
I hit 9.
None?
9.
9. Okay.
9.
You probably had another one in you, but I mean, you know, you get up here and come in the video. I mean, you did the right thing because at the end of the day, you're not going to win a meet on a 10 rep set.
No.
So, like, and it's hard to tell, like, if you feel a little bit off, things start accumulating. Like, if you're a little bit off the groove over 10 reps, like, if you have 1 rep where you get out of the groove and you're doing a set of 3, well, you're not going to
Better go
fatigue
one more,
that
yeah.
bad. You got 1 more, but if you get out of the groove on the 4th rep of a set of 10, it takes you more energy. By the time you get there, you're just going to be done. Did you feel like a particular rep where you got out of sync? Or?
Yeah, like rep 7, I just felt like I couldn't get my hips back far enough. I've been telling you all week how annoying my hips have been. Like, it felt good in my doubles, but I guess, like you said, it's an accumulation thing. So
Yeah.
after like set 7 or rep 7, it was like, what the heck? And my back and my hip is
That's
just,
well, that's the problem with any hip issue. Usually, how like your body accommodates for that is by your back taking over.
Yeah.
So, like, you did the right thing to rack it.
yeah. So I think this week.
But you can't be mad. You also did more weight than you did before. So last time when you did this 10 rep set, you've done 245. This time you did 250.
Yeah,
That's another thing to consider.
True. I think I might get myself to the physio this week and just get some extra work done, just to make sure I'm
That's physical therapist for you United States people.
Physiotherapist, isn't that the same thing?
We say physical therapist.
Oh, physio in Australia. But anyway, same shit. Yeah.
Alright, so what do you have next?
I would normally have RDLs. Barbell RDLs.
I have single leg RDLs.
Okay.
So maybe we can be next to each other.
Alright, well, we don't actually have very long, so we need to get cracking. So
Yep.
we've got to get 30 minutes on.
Let's get crack-a-lackin'.
Time can take everything that surrounds you. You can break from everything that confines you. Some to trust. Look in my eyes, I will guide you. So I say, living to love could remind you. You can.
God, you're hot. Wait, who said that? Gino.
How'd that go?
Pretty good. I thought I didn't actually feel my best, but I still hit post-injury PR 495 for a double, and then
Yeah, we did a post-show PR today. High five to that.
yeah. Did you have fun training with me?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I like squatting, except it's so bloody long. It takes forever. When you're working out with somebody else, as you know, like, it slows your workout down by a little bit. You do take longer to re-rack and change
You
the
would have
weights.
been used to, before you got into powerlifting, like, just bang, 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 bang,
Oh
bang.
yeah, I had a clock on me, 45 seconds next set. Like,
Yeah.
you could never really work to your full potential because you were just on a timer. So.
What's interesting is there's actually some research out now that suggests that short rest periods actually inhibit growth. There's some research out. Jorn Trummelin posted it the other day, and basically, like, if all things are equal, volume equal, that if you an exertion load equal, if you do longer rest periods, you actually get better response. Probably because you can use heavier weight and you be more focused for each particular set.
Yeah, I think just the mental component alone, it makes sense to me. Like, if you had to try and push me into another set where I'm going to work hard, I'd be like, no, I need to slow down because I'm trying to lift a heavy weight. So.
Yeah, any kind of, like, I always wonder with people who are like, oh yeah, I do 2-minute rests on squats. I'm like, well, how are you squatting? Because you must not be squatting to like a really intense
It's funny
level.
you bring 2 minutes up because that's what my program is kind of the required, or 2 to 3 minutes, I guess, is what would be expected. But I know for sure I take up to 5 minutes in some of my rest times. So, and I need it. Like, I'm not just being lazy. Like, I just need to get focused for that. So.
Well, just to get your wraps on and get your belt in the right place.
I know, that alone.
Like, that would be your entire rest period between sets, So I think, so people say, well, why wouldn't you just rest longer between sets? What's the downside? Well, the downside is it takes you longer. Like, this workout took us almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
And all we did was squat and do a couple sets of RDLs.
Yeah, like, we even cut off our 10-minute walk in the gym today because we have other commitments that we've got to be at soon. So, we probably rushed through our warm up a little bit. Like, it takes me a good 15-20 minutes just to do all those warm-up drills that I was kind of going over with you. So.
I think a good rule of thumb is rest as long as you need to be kind of mentally focused for your next set and ready to go, if you have the time. And obviously something like a barbell's back squat is going to be a longer rest than, say, a leg extension.
Oh, of course.
Or like a bicep curl or something. And those, we go bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about something like a heavy squat, a heavy deadlift, I mean, for me, sometimes I'd be up to 10 minutes, getting ready for a really maximal deadlift set. Because it just takes a lot of, not just physically, but like mentally to get yourself focused for that. It's really difficult.
Well, I think like this program today for me is meant to have, I've got 6 extra exercises that I haven't done. So this is meant to be a 5-day training split for me. It turns into a 6-day without fail. And if I stuff up on any other day where I'm in a rush or I haven't prepared mentally, it can become a 7-day split if I'm not really focused. So I like to get in, do my training. I know you're a little different to me. You kind of do work between sets, which is probably, I don't know, that's just your thing, but I actually have to focus the whole time or I just can't train. So everyone has their own thing, their own style when it comes to working out. I
kind of like to do a set, deplug for about 1 to 2 minutes and then go. So Well, we enjoyed it. It was great training with you, babe. And we will catch you guys next time.
Thanks, guys.